Good morning. All right, so I have one of my friends is coming over, and we are going to figure out the technology that I have purchased. I purchased this new camera. I'm not using it right now. Right now, I'm just using my phone. But it's supposed to be for vloggers, and it's supposed to help me with having videos go up and down and across, so I can do better on YouTube, in addition to Facebook and TikTok. So, all right, starting my morning off with putting on some of my tallow. There we go. That's like a chore to get that on. It's not easy. It's not some thin lotion, because it's not lotion and it's not thin. So it's the tallow that I use, and then time to put on some makeup. Anyways, today I have a meeting with my virtual assistant. We're working on the Mexico retreat contracts for everybody, because need to have how refunds happen, and so because it's a substantial investment. It's it'd be almost 2,000, couple of thousand for these trips. So just got to have everything legaled up and everybody on board, including like the hotel and all of the other people involved and the clients. So that's what I'm working on today. And then my friend that's coming over to help me with my technology, her name is Jessica. And Jessica is a professional photographer, and I'm going to video her. So she'll have content for her page about like the importance of taking photos outside, or I don't know, just random little videos. Speaking of random little videos, on my ranch page, I took a video of me throwing away my old Coggins papers. Well, Coggins is a test to make sure your horse doesn't have EIA, which is equine infectious anemia. And anyways, that video went viral, and people are like, you should keep your old expired Coggins for proof of your horse. So I contacted a vet, and I was like, is this true? He's like, absolutely not. So he's like, that thing it doesn't even prove ownership. It just, because the vets are not in charge of proving ownership of a horse. It's just a test. So said that you could have registration papers. If you don't have registration papers, if you have a great horse, then you can do a bill of sale. So anyways, people are keeping those dang old Coggins papers as proof of ownership. But with me owning a horse trail riding facility, man, people are always having to fumble, can't find it, and I just wish they would get them away from where they keep their new ones. And then if they want to keep those old, old blood reports on their horse, then they can, but I get rid of mine. I don't need any extra anything. All right, so love this stuff. Setting spray helps all that stuff stay on. I have to draw in a few eyebrows because I don't have any. Oh, my friend gave me these, and they were made by these two kids that bought like a little laser. Those are actual wood. Oh, and I am on day 6 of having these braids. The other ones came out on this side, and then the middle one had to be taken out where I got my hair done like a Viking to go to some MMA fights. And by the way, the MMA fights, there was only a few good fighters. I think the other ones, I motivated myself and my husband could take most of those other fighters. So, I don't know. But you get what you pay for, right? And we went to, nothing big. I know there's like some great fights in some bigger areas, but a couple of those fights were a lot of fun. Had these two guys that sit behind me, and they just freaking chatty Cathy the whole time. And it was to the point I knew everything. I knew that the dude wanted to weigh 185 and was going to do keto. I knew about all of his fight strategies. I know everything that he had done. Anyways, I turned around and I was just like, I was going to offer him, I was going to pay him like $10 if they would just shut up during like at least the main event. And I was just like, bro, it was conversation. I was like, y'all are so loud. And then I told him like 10 things that I knew about him now. And they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My husband and then my friend that was with me was like devastated that I said anything. They're like, that could have went so bad. But it didn't. You know what? I've worked for myself too long now. So like I am I don't know, I just can't handle all that stuff that I used to just be numb to, you know? And now I'm like, if something messes with me, I say something, which I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but dang, that conversation, I couldn't hear. And I was like, y'all need to just exchange phone numbers because y'all been missing out on some friendship conversations. And then they had to speak so loud to get over the announcer at some MMA fights. So, anyways. All right. There's the look. I love my tallow. I love that glow that it gives me. Can't believe I make tallow and sell it. I can't believe I put beef fat on my face. But there we go. All right. If you want some of that, you can go to my website, brandyvonholton.com. And I've got my Smart Chicks up there. And I hoping to get those dang Mexico retreats. I'm going to go work on it right now. And then I have to get it approved with everything that we agree with all the people involved. And then we'll be ready to announce Smart Beaches, which is my, that's what my Mexico retreats are going to be called. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day.